Hello, everybody. It's Ed Rosenberg again. I'm with Jason Magee of WorldFirst. Jason, how you doing?
Doing very well, Ed. How are you?
Okay, it's good to see you again.
Yeah, you as
Okay,
well.
good. Great. You did a great job at the brewery a couple of weeks ago, and thanks for inviting me. The reason why I'm on now is I wanted to explain to everybody exactly how World First works. Many people may know how it is, but some may not. When you go, and I'll give you an example of when you're traveling overseas. When you go to the airport, right, to a different country. Let's say you're going to England or any other country and you have $5,000 on you. So when you're going to exchange money, are you going to go to the airport and exchange and get the rate what the airport is giving you? Or are you going to maybe take $20 and this way you'll exchange it so when you get there you'll have enough money for a chocolate bar? But what I would want to do is I would want to exchange the money when I go locally and find a local pizza store or local money exchanger and do that. And when
hmm
if you're selling on a platform, an Amazon platform outside of your home base, let's say if you're on Amazon.com and you're selling in UK, and when the money gets settled, if the money comes directly from Amazon to your US account, what you're basically doing is going to the airport and transferring your full $5,000 at a very high retail rate. What World First does is it takes the money and it goes into a receiving account, and they give you a much, much better rate. So there's no sign up fees, there's no nothing. All you got to do is you got to sign up with them, and then you instantly get, if you're getting $100,000 a month, you're getting, instead of Amazon taking 4,000, they're going to take a much better, they're going to give you a much, much better rate. So why in
hmm
the world anybody would not want to do it, I'm not sure. Jason?
Exactly, exactly. Once again, thanks for having me here, and I really appreciate you coming to the event. And yeah, so Ed and I, we've had the opportunity to meet a number of times, so appreciate you having me on. But Ed, did a really good job of it. Basically, what we do is we provide receiving accounts for marketplace sellers who are selling outside of their home country. And instead of having Amazon or the other marketplace you're selling on send your funds back home, we provide you an in-country receiving account and offer a much better rate of exchange. So typically, Amazon, for example, they charge typically on average 3.75%. Even sometimes even more to actually bring your revenue back home. Well, providing when we give you this account, you actually are able to get a much better rate of exchange. So simply put, using World First on these marketplaces you're selling on to bring your revenue home makes you instantly more profitable just by having us do the conversion and bring it back home to you. So.
Right, and you could be in any country. So if you're in the UK and you're trading in the US, you can do the same thing because Amazon will take that retail cut again. Is that correct?
Yeah, exactly. So you name it. I mean, if you're in Canada selling in the U.S. or Europe selling in the U.K., anytime there's a different currency involved, this is where folks would want to use World First, to help them, become more profitable. I mean, even you yourself, I know you sign up for an account with us. So
Right. And I was telling Jason, I said the only reason why people don't do it is let's say they figure they're not doing so much in a certain country and they got to get the paperwork and the sign up and nobody and every week you figure out okay next week and next week. So I
yeah.
told Jason that we got to offer something to our group, some kind of a little bit of an incentive to get them to get through the pain of filling out the paperwork. So can you tell them what you're doing for our group,
Yeah,
please?
sure. So, Ed, you're right. Typically the only time when somebody won't use us is either one, they're just really not focused much on doing international, or two, they don't really know about us yet. So once they do,
Right.
it's. But you're right. It really doesn't take long to get signed up. The process is really simple. Where we need to know a little bit more about you, about who owns, if you're a registered company, if you're a sole trader, who owns it, where you're located, etc. But you're right. I mean, Ed went to bat for you all to make sure that, especially because you have such a, really tight knit group, that we offer some sort of, incentive for folks who signed up. So for anybody who's associated with Ed and your group, anybody over the next 2 weeks, so starting, what's today, is the 9th, so between the 9th and the 23rd, anybody who registers for an account during those 2 week period, once you actually use us and do your first transfer, we will actually give you a $25 Amazon gift card as well. So that's something special that Ed was able to work out with us to make sure that we went above and beyond to help you all. So on top of all the other benefits of saving money and being more profitable, and putting your business in a better position to succeed, you're also going to receive a nice Amazon gift card over the next from anybody who registers over the next 2 weeks.
All
So.
right. It'll be emailed to them automatically, or
Yeah, so what we'll do is once you sign up, once we see that, we'll put a note on your account, knowing that you're from this group, and Ed will provide a link that way we can help keep track of it, just so we know who, we owe a gift card to, and we'll keep track. And as soon as you do your first transaction with us, that's what we'll do. We'll respond with that for you. So.
okay. So that sounds like a really great deal. And Jason, it's good to see you again. And I think you look better on camera than in real life.
I know you don't want to see me in person. That's
No,
why I
no.
try and hide behind a computer like this. So.
Right. Okay. Great talking to you again. I'll speak to you
All right.
soon.
Appreciate it. Good to
All
see
right.
you. You take care.
Okay.